Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Reggie here, and welcome back to a recap and a revisit of Elite Dangerous. Now, this is a first-person, open-world space exploration simulator type MMO game. Think kind of like Star Citizen, because it's kind of in the same genre, but this one takes more of a, I'm not going to really say too much of a serious tone, but it is a little bit more polished in it right now in its current state, and it is actually playable and explorable, unlike Star Citizen, which only right now I think features a little bit of racing, a little bit of dogfighting, and a whole bunch of hangar type stuff. So this game has been a little bit more ahead in development for now, and right now I'm actually leaning towards liking Elite Dangerous a little bit more, just because it has a very nice feel to it, and I love quite a few good things about that, and hopefully I'll get to showing off those few good things I like about it in this video. So I haven't played this game for about 2 months or so since the game first came out, and that's kind of contradictory to me saying I actually enjoy the game, but it's simply because I've been busy doing or playing a few other games right now. But before I actually get into too much of talking about it, I'm going to leave Azban City, and I'm heading over towards Ulan City, Ulan Galaxy, which I'll show you guys right now. So if I go to my galaxy map up here, I'll show you where I am and where I'm headed. So right now I'm at Erinin, and I'm going to be heading over to Ibutus and then down to Ulin, or Aulin, however you want to say that, because I have a mission, a delivery mission, to deliver some leather down there for about 1,000 credits or so, which is a decent amount of money for such a short trip. I might stop at Butus and hopefully find either another mission, or maybe something that's in high value resource that I can maybe sell back at Erinin or something like that, because right now I'm doing the path of a trader, which generates usually a fair amount of money without too much risk of running into pirates, unless you're mid-jump or something and you might occasionally see them here and there. But yeah, so let me launch out of here right now. And one of the things I really do love about the game is the sound assets. Honestly, this game sounds amazing, and I really do love everything about it. So I'm going to quickly fly out of here like so. My field of view is set up quite higher than normal. I just want to see what it actually looked like on the highest field of view settings, and it actually looks very, very stretched out, and you can actually see a lot more than I actually expected. And this guy is taking his time. Or is he actually coming in? He might actually be coming in. Hang on, let me go up and over him right now. He's got a massive, massive ship. What ship is that even? I don't even know, honestly. Whatever it is, it's a massive ship. I can't actually lock onto it, so unless there's a closer target button I'm not looking at. Oh no, no, it's not Lacton type heavy. What ship is that? I have no genuine idea. But he seems to have gone out of the way now, so I'm actually going to leave. So yeah, the sound assets in this game are absolutely amazing. Whether it's just from the idling sounds of the station to your ship flying through space, it sounds really, really good. So first things first, let me lock down onto Butus so I know where to go to, and let's begin traveling over there. So if you don't know how this game plays, you have several different modes of travel. You have the local flight, which is what I'm doing right now, and you'll see the station I've just left right there, and that's beautiful. The visuals of this game are absolutely amazing as well, and I can't believe I've not played this game for so long because of that. But my landing gear's up, we're all good to go. We just have to leave the mass locked area. So yeah, right now this is the main form of travel. This is very localized. You have hyperspace drive, and then you have something called super cruise. Super cruise is a higher speed type of flight. It allows you to travel a little bit further and a lot faster. So I'll show you guys that right now. It's a little bit easy to show you guys simply by actually demonstrating it. So right now I'm going to jump all the way over to Ibutus via the hyperdrive system, and then once I'm there I'll be in a super cruise state, which lets me travel around a lot faster until I get close enough to the system I want, and then I can actually drop out of it into the local flight like I'm doing right now before I'm jumping into here. So we'll demonstrate that right now. So this is hyperdrive. This is quite fast, quite cool to look at actually. I kind of like that, though I don't really... Oh, that's trippy, actually. I'm just looking around and it looks really, really nice to see. Your ship does go a little bit wacky when you're doing this, but now we exit at the sun of Butus, and now we should be flying around its system. So let us slow down right now to a decent enough speed, and now I'm going to actually log on to the place that we want to go to. So right now we want to go to Ulan. Actually, no, we'll stop at a place first. We'll just stop at the Changer Dock, because that's kind of an alright place to pick up maybe extra fuel or any resources that might actually be here. So we've logged onto it, so now we've got to find it. So right now we're in the Super Cruise state, which means we fly a lot faster than we would normally. So right now we're traveling at 30 kilometers a second despite me turning off my engines, and that's just how fast you travel here normally. Now if I start to pick up speed, you'll see that I'm actually exceeding the very, very high speeds right now. This is an easy way to travel between systems without having to worry about fast forwarding or anything like that. So it is in a sense fast forwarding, but other people can do the same thing you can. So right now I'm going to travel at a really quite fast speed until I actually get there. And then when I actually do get there, I'll slow down a little bit and then I'll jump out of the Super Cruise. And you guys will see me demonstrate that right now. Now, down the bottom left, you will see something called the Change of Dock that has alignment and distance and speed. So once I'm actually close enough, and once I put those things into the blue bars there, I can actually jump out safely, even though I can jump out prematurely by double tapping, what is it? J. J allows you to jump out, and it's an emergency drop, meaning that if you're flying too fast like I'm doing right now, I'll fly right past it, but if I'm lucky enough, I can drop out here. There we go. I double tap to get out of that. Now this will damage my ship, and will do quite a bit of damage to me. There you go. Temperature is critical. I've taken 3% damage, but I'm not too far away from the actual dock itself, and I can actually see the planet that it's near. Now, I can fly to it like this, however, it will take quite a while. So what I'm going to do, once my ship frame shift is back online again, I can then begin jumping, and then I'll most likely be jumping out straight away just because of how close we'll actually be. So there we go. Now we're charging up again, going to the Super Cruise state. And then I should be able to jump out once we get close enough. It turns out we weren't actually too close, but we should be definitely getting a little bit closer right now. So let me slow down, get to the perfect speed here. And once we get close enough, we'll drop out successfully. We'll see what these guys have. If they don't have anything too special, we'll then just move on to the actual mission area. I'm hoping to maybe pick up another mission whilst I'm here as well. But yes, the sound assets in this game sound amazing, and I'm actually in love with them. It's something that's probably the best part about the game, I think, is the sound. And the visuals are quite nice as well. They've got planet, you've got conflict. Oh, there's conflict zones. Ooh. I didn't realize there was actually conflict zones there. Then you got the planet called Changer, but then you have the conflict zones. Maybe that's where you'd go for if you wanted to actually be in a fight. I think that's kind of cool. But I'm not one for combat right now. I'm a dedicated trader because my weapons are actually terrible as it is. So I'm not really going to worry about it. Now you can run into people whilst you're out here. You will see unidentified sources or beacons of such when you're flying in this state. They can be proven dangerous, so usually you try to avoid them. If you do run into them, they can force you to drop out of your Super Cruise, so you can actually then engage into combat and whatnot. But let's slow down right here, because we're getting close enough to being able to drop out now. You can drop out of this successfully when you're within 1,000 kilometers of it, and you're going at a certain speed. Right now my speed is perfectly fine, and our distance is now safe. So now if we disengage, destination lock has been engaged, and we will drop out successfully within about 10,000 or so meters from the place. So this is basically, in a sense, it's sort of like a loading screen, but it's not at the same time. So here we are, change your dock, 20 k's away. That is perfect. So what we'll do is we'll lock onto the local contact of change your dock, lock onto it, and then that should tell us the orientation of where the station is and how to actually enter it. So right now you see down on the bottom left, I wonder if I can show you guys that right now. Down there, I can't really zoom in too much. I would love a zoom feature, but you can see that little rectangle on one of the sides of it. That is essentially telling me where the entrance is, and normally the entrance is actually facing towards the planet, which if I spin around right now, I think the planet's over... Where is the planet actually? Normally they are facing towards the planet, but I can't actually see the planet. Maybe it's behind us somewhere and we're just not noticing it too well. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it too much, but we are coming up to it right now, and we can request docking once we get within a certain range of it. Oh, this one has red lights on it. So pretty it is. Now, once we do get close enough, our rotational correction will kick in, and we will start spinning with it to kind of match our vectoring, so we can easily get inside of it. And we should be doing that in a second now. Now, what we'll do, since we are close enough, we're going to request dock, and this should tell us where we can actually dock to. There we go, docking or launching pad 28. So once we get close enough, we can then go in. But just before I go in, I do want to show you guys the outside real quick here, just because these red lights look really, really nice. I just want to let you guys have a closer look at this actual station before we go inside. So I'm going to slow down here as we're getting really, really close. I'm just going to kind of like look up at it for you guys, so you guys get a nice look at that. That is so pretty. Like, you do see a few things pop in and out there, but this is the game running on the highest of settings. At least for the most part anyways. We are still moving forth. Let's stop real quick here. Because this thing is spinning on a certain axis, meaning it will most likely never hit us as long as we're staying right here. But this is just gorgeous. I love seeing the sense of scale for these things. And then you can see the numbers on the front there. I think that's a free station port. At least, no, Federation station port. I believe that's what it actually stands for. But no, really, really cool looking. I really do like it. Anyway, now that we have a landing pad to land on, let's go in there and let's actually land. So we'll do that right now, without hopefully hitting too much of anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, change dock. And of course advertisements out the front, of course. I find that's kind of like a little neat thing. They didn't really have to do that, but it's still neat enough that it is actually there. So we're going to fly in through the entranceway here, behind this guy of course. Let's wait for him to go in first. Like a gentleman as we are here in space. There are still gentlemen. So let's go in here, wait for him again to find his place. And our place is 28, which is just down over there. So let's go in and let's land. Let's bring out my landing gear. Our landing gear is now out, and now we can just go down and we'll land down into this place. Now, you can play multiplayer. Right now, I am playing solo right now because I don't really want to run into any other players. I feel that would probably be kind of bad for demonstrating the game and how it functions right now anyway. I'm not so much going to do a series on this, just because whilst there is content in the game, I just don't feel like that would be a great thing to do. So I think I might do a few recaps here and there on it, kind of jumping back into the game, show you guys what's new, what they've changed, and just my personal thoughts on it. I will be doing multiplayer of this game once we actually figure out how to connect to each other. Right now it is a little bit difficult, but it's no big deal. Welcome to Chango Dock. Or Chango. Is it Chango or Chango? I keep saying Chango because it starts off like it's saying change. But anyway, welcome Commander Brad Fusion. We're a little low on fuel, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Let's have a look at the commodities market first, actually. So what you want to look for when you do want to do trading of this nature, you want to look for what they have in high supply and low demand. That means that they'll sell it for a lot more money than normal. So right now they have a few mediums here, nothing too special. They're actually quite low on their resources. So I guess the best thing you'd probably get would be Hellstack furnaces. Galactic average is 170, and you can buy them from here for, where's the price that you can buy them for? It's got the sell price, the buy price is 56, so you can actually buy them here for 56, which is quite alright. So yeah, and then you can sell them for 170 at other places. That's basically how that works. So here you can sell for 94 credits, you can buy it for 17, perfectly fine. I actually think that's an alright deal, but I might want to go with the actual... We'll go with a Hellstack furnaces. Actually, let's go this here. We'll go no transaction. We'll go buy, and we can buy a certain amount for. Wait, we can only carry so many. Oh, we actually can't carry too many. We'll go cargo full. We'll offer to buy 3 for 160. They're quite large actually. Considering but we only have 4 units of cargo space. That might explain a bit. Anyway, well, let's do it. Let's buy it. Authenticating transaction. There we go. Cargo hold is now full. We'll buy some fuel whilst we're here. Fuel storage, buy all this fuel for 13 credits. That's perfectly fine because we'll make more in the trade anyways. And then whilst we're here, we'll check the bulletin board for any missions that we need. Independent couriers, they want us to go to Beagle 2 landing in 2 hours to deliver something. We can look at that. That's word. That's a bit too far away right now. And long distance transport to H. Draconis needed. And we can't actually go there ourselves. But we can check the one for Beagle 2, because I believe I have actually been to Beagle 2 before. Excuse me for that. If I go up to navigation, go to the galaxy map, I'm pretty sure Beagle 2 is quite close by actually, because I do remember having gone to it before. So where is Beagle 2? It's in Elsa's Prime, I believe. I think that's where it is, actually up there. Let me just double check. I think that's actually the place, and that's near Arenad. So once we head over to the place we need to head to right now, which is Ellen, we'll deliver what we had to do there. We'll head back up to Elsa's Prime, and then head down to Arenad. And maybe we can make some more trades on the way there. But I believe that is where the actual place is that this mission requires. So let's actually just quickly have a look at that. We might be able to take it whilst we're here. I'll have another quick look here. Bulletin board. Let's make sure that was the right one. Oh no, they changed over again. Every now and then the missions do cycle, or the bulletin boards do cycle around just because of the time. People may accept them, like other people in this, or other AI in this world might actually accept them. We're not going to do mercenary work. I really feel like that. Gold purchase at the start board, make credits fast. Reward is one of the user contracts for operations come short with gold payload. We need to make double quick before the process line shuts down. If you can source supply quick enough, we can make it worth your while. Basically, if I bring these guys 1 gold within 59 minutes, I can make that much credits. That seems like it'd be so nice to do. And I believe this place doesn't actually have any gold in it. I don't think. It'd be kind of funny if they did, but I don't think they do. If I search here and if I search for gold, I believe they have supply of none. Yes, but even still, even if this place did have it, I could buy it easily for around about 8,000 credits or so and sell it to these guys for 11, which would make me about 3k profit. So maybe we can take up the quest. Maybe we can find gold for a certain amount. Who knows? That would be really nice if we can actually find gold and sell it to them. Let's try it. Actually, let's do this. We have an hour and 2 seconds to find it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can give these guys some gold here. Deliver gold. See, it won't let me give cargo unless I actually have the cargo on me. So, let's leave this place. Let's go to Ulin, and let me find some gold there. Deliver the quest we have, and then we'll head back the way we came, basically. So, let's go launch, and we'll be undocked from here temporarily. Not temporarily, so shortly. There we go. Ship released, and now we leave. Perfect. Oh, good God! I didn't see that guy there. Holy crap! He was quite sudden. Let me go through the right door here. I actually didn't see him, honestly. Normally I do see people like that, but that guy I just didn't. Okay, we're now out, so we're going to go to the place we wanted to go to, Ulin or Alan. We'll lock onto it and we'll head over there right now. So yeah, my time spent with the game because oh, we're being scanned. Hang on, let me just let them scan me first. They should say no, I think we're actually good now. We're good. They do scans every now and then, check to make sure you're not holding any bad cargo or anything like that. Obviously I'm not, because I'm just shipping leather right now and looking for gold, but every now and then you can get into the black market doing bad deals like that. Not necessarily bad deals, but you know what I mean. So let's jump over here now. We're charging up our drive. So yeah, I did play this for about an hour or two before doing this video, so I could get back into the game's mechanics and how the actual ship piloting actually goes. I admit I am still not very good at the actual piloting combat, simply because I'm just terrible at it. I can't get used to it. I tried getting to a fight before, and I was versing an AI who had a similar Sidewinder to me, I believe. But regardless of how many shots I actually put into him, I don't think I had enough energy into weapons. I think that was my problem there. I took down his shield, couldn't really destroy his hull, but he turned around, fired a rocket at me, and that was all she wrote, and I was dead quite easily from that. So here we are. Let's go towards, not towards the nav beacon. They actually do contain either enemies or people, but we don't want to go there. So we want to go to this Enterprise here. So we've locked onto it. Now we're going to fly over to it. And that shouldn't be too hard of a thing to do. So here we are. There we go. The Enterprise in this general direction. So we'll speed up, we'll get over there, and then we'll jump out of Super Cruise once we get close enough. Hopefully I won't mess this one up too badly. I'm normally not very good at doing the whole Super Cruising thing because I don't slow down quick enough, but that is simply just my mistake for doing that. Now I do believe if you do hover down over the blue thing on my speed bar, you can see that down there. There's a little blue line in the little needle there. If I actually do bring my cursor down slightly, you'll see it go blue, my actual needle. And now this does, as far as I know, it kind of speeds me up and slows me down depending on how far or how close I am to the actual place we want to go. This does allow me to turn a lot quicker as well, but I'm not too sure. We'll just leave it on blue and see whether or not it actually does slow me down when we get close enough. So it is definitely speeding up, but I'm hoping, yes, it's dropping me down now as well, but that's definitely not dropping me down as quick as I want. So maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's completely mistaken, and I shouldn't have been paying any attention to that. I thought originally that's what it actually did, because that's what it seemed like it was doing. There we go. We just flew past the planet. So this is how Super Cruise works. You definitely do fly around a lot quicker than what you should. It's nice. It's handy to be able to fly around at these speeds. I like it. A little bit of wasted fuel there, but this shouldn't be too big of a deal. So let's actually go there. And let's slow down properly this time without messing up too much. So yeah, definitely don't listen to what I said by following the blue thing. It actually worked out for me in the past before quite well, and I actually assumed that's how it was meant to work. But it appears like you have to do majority of this actually manually and slow down at the proper times, of course. So here we are within 20 kilometers, 20,000 kilometers actually. And we should be getting there in any second now. We are definitely slowing down, so we should be in the right speed, and our distance should be almost there any second now. And give it a moment. We should be able to drop out within 1,000 kilometers. There we are, dropping out engaged. Perfect. So yeah, once you're at that point, you can easily just drop out and you should appear most likely within 20 k's of the actual point you need to get to. It's a very handy system, and I actually do enjoy it. And here we are. I love the look of this place. I've said this so many times, every single time I fly here, it leaves me in awe. Because this is not like the normal blocky stations that they use, like the last one we were just at. This one here is actually a space station, and it's so goddamn pretty looking. Let me spin around here and have a look at that. Just that there is just gorgeous. And we can actually fly up really close to that as well. Let me lock onto that so I can actually get a little bit closer. Lock target. Then once we're actually close enough, I'll kind of fly around and show you guys how it actually looks on the inside. So this right here makes me want to go into space. This here just looks amazing, and it is actually spinning for a reason. If you don't actually know why these stations spin like that in outer space, I believe it's to actually generate artificial gravity, because the force used when spinning around pulls things to the outside, therefore giving it, in essence, a gravity-like effect. Which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, that's why this whole station is actually spinning around. If you didn't actually know, so that might be something informative for some people. I could be completely wrong, but I believe that's why they spin around for the most part. Anyways, that just looks so amazing. If you guys don't have this game, I do recommend it. It is $70 US for the most part. I think it's 75 US and £50, I believe. It might be a big expenditure for a lot of people, but if you are into space exploration type games, and if you are looking for a multiplayer type game, then this might be the game for you, because it does play very nicely. Like right now, I haven't dropped under 60 FPS this whole time, but then why would you? Despite rendering and all of this, it does look very nice. So we're going to request docking, once we're close enough here. Request granted, and we have landing pad 34. So let's actually go across over here, and then we'll actually go inside. I'm very, very bad at piloting still, as you guys can clearly see, because I keep thinking my mouse does certain actions, and I end up doing the wrong actions. So that's completely my mistake. But at least we can easily get inside here. Let's go up. There we go, and we have to look for the right pad, pad 34, which is right down here actually. Let me bring out my landing gear. Let's slow down, and I believe it is just behind us in that general direction. So let's oh, there it is right there. Huh, I thought it was right above it actually. Don't know why I decided to start going off to the side. But yeah, the landing thing is very, very helpful. I actually do like how it assists you in your landing. That makes landing just so much easier, I think. So let's move across, go forward a little, and we should be good to land any second now. There we go. We're landed. Okay, so now, yeah, engines are now off. Okay, good. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to Starport Services, and we're going to deliver the actual cargo that we've been carrying this whole time here, which is the actual leather. So we're going to go to the bulletin board here to hand it in, and we're going to do the light cargo deliveries. So we'll give cargo, and then they'll give us the money. So leather urgently sought. I could have had it in the leather. Oh, good God. That would have been nice. But they only pay you 340, which isn't too much. I probably would have liked to have done that instead, but I did just give them leather anyway via the quest system. So that's alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the commodities actually, and see if what we bought can actually be sold here. So what did we buy? We bought a health stack here, and they have currently no supply nor any demand. We can sell them for 53, which is around about for what we bought them for, which is kind of sad. They definitely have a lot of agri-medics here, which you can buy for 600 and they sell for 1,000. That's quite alright actually. But again, look at what they have in high demand and what you can sell. Synthetic meat is quite a lot there. What else do they have? Oh, do they have any gold? That's what I'm here for. Looking for gold. They have none. That sucks. Gold definitely can be bought for quite a lot of money. I don't even think I would be able to do that mission unless I got a lot of money somehow. Oh, no, there you go. My credits is now actually increased up to 7,000, which is nice. I can sell what I've gotten here, but it won't sell for too much. It won't definitely be more than what I got for it. Hang on. If I go sell and increase the value, we sell for 158. We lose 9 credits. So it actually does tell us how much we'll lose for it, which is kind of sad. So maybe we can go to a different place. We have cargo space 3 out of 4, so we can definitely purchase one thing. But that whatever that one thing is, I'm not too sure. So let us have a look around here. what is there in high demand that we can easily buy that we can only get one of? This right here, 3,000. I wonder if there's a very high. I think it's just high. But that would definitely rake in a lot of money. Well, actually, only an extra 1,000. So you kind of have to judge, you know, what's needed, you know, and what you can actually afford and how much profit you'd gain from that. So we'll have to look through what's high, like this right here. That will give us a profit of 400 credits. Not really worth it. This one here, a profit of around about double and a half, so that's 2.5, 2,000, sorry, 250% profit. And basically, it's a lot like that. So if you're really into these sorts of things, I do highly recommend it. So that's actually probably really highly profitable, that synthetic meat there, because buying it for about 87, selling it for 200 and something, that's easily over double your money made, as where some of the other ones here, that's just under, that's about 80% profit or so. And I think down here is, how much is that? That is not even really 30%, I think. Not even that, actually. I think that's, hang on, that's 4,000, that's 5,000, so 25% profit for that one there. So your easiest profit to be made here would be by buying synthetic meat and selling it at some place that, you know, definitely needs it. So I'm gonna buy one here. Let's buy one. Can we buy more than one? No, we can't. And we buy, yeah, offer to buy one for 87. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll sell it else somewhere else.
Warning. Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Thank you, lady. Now, just before I leave, I do want to show you guys some outfitting and whatnot, so you guys can get a better look at the actual ship I'm flying around right now. So this is the ship with the camo I have on. I don't really have any specific paint jobs or anything. It's just the default one I've actually gotten here. But you can see what all these other like different weapons and stuff you can actually buy. If I go out of this menu here, let's try seeing looking at the utility amounts. So let's go buy. We can buy a heatsink launcher, which I believe deposits a lot of. I think that actually just launches out your heat, so any missiles after you would actually go after that in turn. That's one thing we can buy from there. Let's have a look back at other things we can buy. Utility mouse on the front. I think it's the same. It just puts it on different places of the ship. Kind of tempting to. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Kind of tempting to actually upgrade certain parts of the ship, because I haven't really done that before. Now, when you do lose a ship, you don't really have to worry about it too much, because you can get the basic ship given to you for free, or you can choose to purchase your old loadout for a certain amount of credits. So for example, the ship I'm flying around right now, which is the default Sidewinder that has 2 pulse lasers which are loaned, this is the default loadout you'll actually get if you decide to just buy the free ship. Now, the second you start upgrading stuff, for example, if I put on that heatsink mounts over here, the heatsink launcher, I can then repurchase that ship when I die with the heatsink launcher on it, if I do find that worthwhile. That way you don't lose any of your progress, but you do have to pay a few credits for that. Now, if you do buy an upgraded ship, for example, if I buy, say, the Viper or something, I wonder if this place actually does have another vehicle here. In the shipyard, it doesn't. Okay. Oh no, here we go. It has a Viper, a Cobra, a Type 9 transporter, a Sidewinder, Eagle, and a Hauler. These all are quite expensive. It really depends on where you are. The Eagle's usually the cheapest. Actually, sorry, the Sidewinder is the cheapest. The Eagle's close enough to being cheap, and then the Viper is a little bit more expensive. Actually, I think the Viper is probably the more expensive one of all of them. I do like the look of the Eagle. I am saving up for an Eagle. It is very combat driven or combat orientated ship, but it does look amazing, so I really do want to get one of them. But they are 15 credits. Now, if I do buy one of them for 15,000 credits, so I was meant to say 1,000 before, but if I do buy one of them, and if I do die with that ship, I can choose to repurchase the ship with its weapons for a certain amount of credits, or again, I can choose to get a free Sidewinder with the cannons it has. So that is the basics of the game's mechanics. Let me check the bulletin board before I leave here. Couriers to Dalhan, and Haul is required for Morgor. If I can do a courier mission to Dalhan, because we are heading back that way. I don't think I'll do that in this video here, but I think I'll actually have to end this video here. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed my little demonstration again of this game. Hopefully it doesn't appear as noobish as the first video I did, where I was kind of a little bit unknown to how the game played. And I feel that after putting a few hours into this game yet again, I'm actually really getting into it. And I do like it. The only disadvantage, or the thing I don't really like about the game right now, is the whole friends and group system. So when you start up the game, at the top left of your screen, you will see an IP address that you're connected to. Now this is a server, or kind of like a mega server, for example. Now when you do go to online play, you can then choose to play with a group of friends that you've actually made a group for. Now if you do put your friends into that group, you can then load into that group type world, which doesn't really seem to work for me too well with getting me to find a friend, because we tried this before early today several times, and every single time we actually loaded into the world, loading into the group type play, and it wouldn't find each other. We were in the same system, in the same starport. We couldn't find each other anywhere. And apparently a few people are saying that it really depends on what server you're connected to at the start of the game, depending on whether or not you guys will meet up. And the only real way to change that server that you're connected to is by opening up and closing another game. We tried that several times, and it kept giving me the same IP, and it kept giving him his same IP. So that didn't really work out too well for us, and I would really like a better way to actually find and to play with your friends, whether it be just to connect to their server or their instance of the world, which that would be so much handier. So, because right now it does tease us with friends and groups, however, it is very difficult to actually play with them. Other than that, though, I do very much enjoy this game, and I've been a little bit lazy and kind of really wanted to play that. Even right now, I'm tempted to just, after finish recording, just continue to play for a little bit longer, and then maybe do the videos afterwards. But I'll have to leave this here. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the video, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. If you guys want more videos on this game, maybe I'll do a few videos once I get maybe a little bit more money to buy an eagle. Then I'll show you guys off how the eagle looks, now the eagle flies and everything. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay awesome, everyone.